Hi guys, me, Tayksintern. Y'all ready? Get right, get left with the Skrubs.
Yo, what it do? This is Sam, also known as J. Critch's Tim's. You know the vibes.
It's your man, G Spitter, aka Greg Arthur Dennis. I'm coming at you with the podcast. You already know what's up.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with some of the questions y'all sent in.
How about we let them get to know us? We not like just like starting off
Ain't nobody
already.
give a fuck about you.
But yeah, this is gonna be our first podcast, guys.
Let's get to the questions.
Get some questions.
Since Bill wanted to tell everybody about himself,
Hey, tell everybody about yourself.
You know,
tell everybody about yourself.
All right. I'm a rapper. I rap for a living. I used to be a meme page, 50 cents intern, but that got clapped. You know, I'm just an all around. I'm a nigga. I'm a coon.
Yes.
I do coon shit.
I said, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, you know.
Alright. I just do my shit, real ass nigga, every day.
What real nigga shit do you be doing?
Greg is unemployed. Greg is an unemployed bum.
But that's real nigga shit.
No,
You go in the hood, how many unemployed niggas you see? A majority of them unemployed.
Y'all already know about me. You know, most of y'all probably follow me. Came here if you follow me.
Alright, yo, start with the question.
I bet. Alright, would Magic have been the GOAT if he hadn't gotten HIV? I honestly think he could have, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because he had the 5 rings already. Could have gotten 6. They retooled the team. What do y'all think?
Magic, he wouldn't have been the GOAT. Because the same way that we take away from like players like LeBron, KD, playing with great players, Magic literally played with like Kareem.
But Magic made the players that he played on great. Like, I don't think Byron Scott is a star.
Kareem was already like one of the
Kareem was like 40 years old. Like,
like neither Kareem or Magic can ever pass like the top 3. Like they can't be the GOAT.
That's why they won 5 chips. They went to the finals like 8 times.
Okay, then they should have won 8 times. They literally had like.
They versed the Celtics. Celtics they're like rivals, you know. And then they lost to the Bulls. He lost to the Bulls in '91 because of Scottie Pippen. Jordan's trash.
Well, I think that brings up a better question. Where would Larry Bird rank if it wasn't for his back? If like he had a good back and had a longer career, where would Larry Bird rank?
Still lower than Magic. Called Magic the better player. So I mean, he still would be lower than Magic. Magic's just a better all-around player. He just can't beat him twice.
By the fans, he would definitely be the GOAT. Because first of all, he's white, and also like people hate LeBron, so they would want to call him the greatest small forward of all time. He would be the GOAT.
Maybe. All right, next question. Unpopular opinion: the Knicks will make the playoffs. I agree with this heavily.
I need to start off with this first. The Knicks have absolutely no shooting on their team. Might be the worst shooting team I've ever seen.
They just signed Wayne Ellington.
Wayne Ellington. That's like one shooter does not make an entire team.
GSJ is working on a shot.
All right, working on their shot. You know how many people actually develop a jump shot in the NBA when they don't have any?
Randall's like a 34% clip.
On one that like he makes 1 3 a game.
A decent amount.
You have a bunch of players on their team who make 1 3 a game.
Fizdale's going to make him shoot more.
Fizdale's going to make him shoot more.
Yes, like he did with Marcus Gasol.
That's all you bring up.
Just because you shoot more doesn't mean you're gonna make more.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it at, like if he's practicing it, he'll make it at a more efficient clip. Who's gonna make the playoffs in the East over the Knicks?
The Heat?
No, I don't
what?
think the
Heat would be
no.
Pistons?
They traded Hassan. No, I don't think they're gonna make it over.
So Hassan played 25 minutes a game.
Okay.
He's barely a starter.
Barely a starter. Hassan was literally the best player on their team.
That was
Josh Richardson was the best player.
I don't watch
last 2
years. The Heat are trash.
You didn't have to watch.
But they traded Josh Richardson anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And got Jimmy Butler.
Exactly. Jimmy Butler.
They also traded Dragic. They literally you can't name 2 players on their team.
Dion Waiters.
Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo's alright.
And Jimmy Butler's just gonna carry.
I don't think the Magic can make playoffs next year. I think Julius Randle and RJ Barrett can carry the Knicks. I think they can carry the Knicks to 8.
The Magic have an all-star on their team.
Oh my
a legitimate all-star. He averages 21 and 11 and 4, and shoots 50% of the field, and he hits threes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like if RJ comes in and averages like 18.
I think he can average.
They could. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not with Greg. They could make the playoffs, but like it's literally like an outside shot. There's so many other teams you could pick.
Like RJ game revolves around attacking the basket and like getting that mid-range area. That mid-range area is gonna be all clogged up.
By Mitchell, you have DSJ.
No one on that line that shoots over 35.
The only thing Dennis Smith Jr. can do is jump. Okay. That's literally the only thing he can do.
And finish. He can finish. He's a good finisher. Get to the rim, attack. I hope he makes that leap, like the big leap where he like You're like, oh, like what D'Angelo did last year. Like we just like, all right.
So it's all just like hope, basically.
He should like he's projected to do that. I just hope he actually does it.
Every young player is projected to jump. Just some of them, a lot of them don't. That's it.
Wasn't DSJ projected to be like top 3 in his draft class if he didn't get injured?
What are you talking about?
He wasn't injured in that
He-
year.
he-
Well, he had the ACL injury.
That was
Well,
like
he
all the way back in
he had 2 ACLs in his legs, so it didn't even matter.
Nobody cares about that.
I mean, you do care because he literally has a whole nother fully healthy ACL in the same leg. So the ACL injury literally doesn't even matter. Where he was projected to go, he went.
Still hurt his leg.
It was painful, but it literally did not damage his leg. He had 2. You're not supposed to have 2. You're only supposed to have 1 ACL in each leg.
And that was still in high school. He played a whole year.
It's still an injury history. Like Klay Thompson will forever have the ACL injury on his. Like I mean, he's old now and he's already like a star, so nobody cares. But if like the Embiid thing, Embiid had an injury history. That's why like he wasn't number 1. I don't even know who went number 1.
Embiid was literally injured when he got drafted.
Okay.
So that's different. Dennis Smith Jr. was healthy the year before and healthy coming in.
Exactly. A lot of players have had. What's his name? Marvin Bagley was literally out for a year. During high school.
He didn't go number 1.
He went second.
Okay, he didn't go number 1 though.
That's
I'm pretty sure Bagley's better than Ayton, so probably would have went number 1.
Ayton was averaging like 16 and 10. Like he's mad underrated.
Nah, Bagley's still better than Ayton.
He does nothing.
Devin Booker literally does not
points on a trash team.
Have you seen that? Devin Booker does not give him the ball whatsoever. It's like he gets no touches.
Who watches the Suns?
Who watches Suns games?
Like if you just like watch one Suns game,
the one Suns game I watched is Isaiah.
People don't even realize, Devin Booker is a damn ball hawk.
Ayton and Booker will become Kobe and Shaq.
I never said that.
Everybody said. Y'all literally, I can look in the group
I thought they were gonna be a decent, like 40 win team.
I told you that.
I thought they win like 36.
I literally told you the year after Booker was drafted. I told you he was a ball hawk. He was never gonna win anything in his career. He's trash. And look what happened to him. If we don't make the playoffs the next year, I'm like, Booker, shut the fuck up.
Relax.
No. Devin Booker gets me tight because he act like he's all about winning, but he's gonna sign. Did he already sign it? The 5 year, 5 year someone's contract with a team that's never gonna make the playoffs.
All right.
Dummy.
I think Booker is an overrated player, but I don't think I don't hate him as much as Sam hates him.
You hate him like he took your girl, bro.
Like Sam despises this man, but he's holding the team back. Like he doesn't get everyone involved.
He's Kobe without the winning.
And the defense.
And defense.
Oh man. Next question. All right, the clutchest play in playoff history. I think that's kind of easy to me. Ray Allen, not even close. Game 6.
The clutchest.
Yeah, Ray Allen.
I guess.
Not a debate. I mean, I guess you could say Kyrie, but
no,
I think Ray Allen.
It would more be LeBron's block because they would have gone up. That's the thing.
I don't know, man. Ray Allen, that might have been crazy.
No, I'm just talking about LeBron over Kyrie's shot.
Oh yeah. Of course, LeBron's block is over Kyrie's shot. Yeah. But Ray Allen's shot, that's kind of crazy. That was insane.
That's kind of a basic question.
Okay. Where do we think Kawhi is going? It's looking like reports are saying Lakers. I don't think he's gonna go to the Lakers. He's not going. I don't think he's gonna go to the Lakers.
That's just the media trying to suck the Lakers.
I think he will resign. I saw something that said he might resign for 2 years with the Raptors. I think he'll probably do that.
Yeah. That was really I hope he goes back to Raptors, but
I can't see him leaving a championship team. I mean, but it is Kawhi. So you don't know.
I didn't see Kyrie and Brooklyn. Kyrie and KD in Brooklyn. So
everybody saw that coming.
Literally not everybody. So specifically Brooklyn.
Yes. Everybody said
the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. People think just because I'm a Knicks fan, I expected KD to go to the Knicks. I'd never expect KD to go to the Knicks.
I honestly think if KD had not get injured, he would have went to his own team and hope someone followed him.
I think he would have went. If he didn't get injured, he would have went to the Knicks
just to show he was the out.
Yeah, if he still would have done that. If first of all, it would have been even better now because he would have given the team that he would have been on a whole year to build around him without him being there, and then he would come back and just go into a team.
He messed up the flow of the offense like Hayward did with the Celtics. They're gonna try to integrate him to get him back to form. It might mess him up.
I think he just wanted would have took a bigger challenge, and there's no bigger challenge.
I don't understand why he would if he wants to fix his legacy. No one cares if you win in Brooklyn. No one cares about the Brooklyn Nets.
But
No
that's
one
why-
in New
Nah,
York
you
is
bugging,
is
you
a
bugging.
But
Brooklyn
that's what
fan.
I'm saying. Like,
If he wins in Brooklyn,
he has an
that's-
Achilles
that's
tear,
a whole
It's not
other
the
thing.
same as winning in
He has
New
an-
York.
So you're telling
he has an
me? Wait, so
Achilles
you're telling
rupture.
me
Yeah, I know.
If
But
that's
Kevin
why
Durant
he
and
can't take the
Kyrie
risk.
Irving go
they
up
win in
against
Brooklyn.
go up against
The Lakers, they're not beating LeBron.
exactly
They're not going to beat
LeBron James
They're not
and
gonna beat
Anthony
LeBron.
Davis in the finals,
They're not beating
and
LeBron.
they beat them. You tell me that's the
It would like
that's
it would.
gonna be one of
Be,
the best finals in history because
mm,
Kyrie. And,
but it wouldn't
come
be
on,
worth
look
as
at
much as if he won
look at
with
all the
the
drama in
Knicks.
that. It's Kyrie versus LeBron. First of all, LeBron is one of the I love watching LeBron. Kyrie is literally probably the most entertaining player to watch ever. And then you got KD and AD on. Like that's literally like one
LeBron
of the
and
best
AD are
final
easily a
series
better duo.
ever.
LeBron and AD are a better duo. I don't think Kevin Durant's come back the same anyways. The Achilles rupture, I don't think
I
he'll
mean,
probably come back like 80%, maybe 75%. He's not coming back the same.
you can't really tell, but
He's gonna lose a step. Like
Most people don't come back this time.
that's what people are forgetting. Like they wanted, like I wouldn't have thrown a max contract at him. Like he's not still worth a max
no, I
contract.
still would have.
I mean, if he loses a step and he goes down to another level, he's
I
still
mean,
be worth
exactly.
He's
What
still-
he's gonna
max.
average?
He'd be-
25?
20. I think he'd average like
25,
22. I
7?
think he's gonna
Like
average
he'd be
22.
at the
22.
second
Yes.
level.
You know,
25 is his averages now. Like
he was averaging that on a Warriors team with like Klay
he's
Thompson.
Come on, in
and
this
Stephen
last year, we gotta keep it set. He was ball hogging. Like literally, it was just
I don't
the
think
offense
he was
just
not
around.
ball.
I don't even think
He
he
literally
took
averaged the
no
most
shots.
assists he ever averaged in his career.
He didn't start ball hogging until
Just
the
looking at the
playoffs.
eye test. When you watch the games, you just see KD take the ball. And
KD
shoot.
didn't do that until like the playoffs started. And that was after people started criticizing him for game 2.
That's literally the game plan they did. They gave KD the ball in the post and he let him shoot right over like PJ Tucker because they're just too small, and it worked clearly.
I mean, yeah, they're reversing like the Rockets. They just choked. I don't even. Wait, did he play? He played against the Rockets, right?
Yeah, at the beginning,
Mm.
and in the Clippers, like they're just not good enough. But
The Clippers are not good enough.
that's
Yeah.
my guess.
Curry, I don't think Curry's not an alpha dog anymore. Like I think Durant just took it out of him. He's just not an alpha dog.
They just went back to being the alpha dog afterwards.
He choked in that game 6.
They
Like,
need more shooters. The Golden State needs more shooters.
need more shooters.
They literally,
They have D'Angelo Russell.
yeah,
and
I mean,
Steph Curry.
they have the like besides those, they have 2 shooters. And
I
like I
mean,
guess and a bunch of rookies.
I don't really know what they did with their roster.
They sacrificed it for Kevin
I
Durant.
mean, no, hold on. Draymond, all they need is Draymond to retreat. Pass it out to Curry and D'Lo, and they're good.
You can't just rely on 2 shooters.
You definitely can when one of them is the greatest shooter.
And like we literally seen what happened. Like one of them.
And the only
gets
reason
in foul trouble, one of them gets hurt.
their roster is so like messed up right now is literally just because Clay is injured.
That was the worst luck of all time.
And that's just gonna happen.
Can't rely
Like
on
this year, they're gonna do really good.
I think the Warriors will be 4th seed.
Exactly. To me, I think they're gonna be a top 3 seed. They might even be the 1 seed.
3.
I-
No, they're not gonna be 1
I
seed.
can't tell. I don't think you can really tell in the West because like the West, like everyone's
I
The
can
Nuggets
tell.
are
everyone's
gonna be
like
crazy.
within like a couple of games of one another. There's a bunch of
MPJ is coming back. I think he'll perform like decent at least. I don't think he's gonna be like a bust. So I think Nuggets will be 1st seed. I have the Pelicans making the playoffs. I have them like 7th seed. I think Zion can carry them to that. Who else like a top seed in the West? The Rockets. The Rockets or whatever.
I mean, the Rockets always gonna be there.
They're always gonna be like 3rd seed, 2nd seed.
that system's built for the playoff. The regular season. That's
Yeah,
like
like-
built to win regular season games.
Chris Paul's like aging, falling off. Like I don't. Have they even signed anybody? I don't even. They lost Nene. I mean that doesn't really. No one cares about that, but they still lost him.
They re-signed the Austin
Yeah,
Rivers.
they re-signed Austin Rivers. That was a good signing.
Gerald Green they re-signed.
Yeah.
The Morris twins are still available.
Yo, what's the next question?
Next question. LeBron versus Kobe. That's easy.
LeBron.
Okay. Harder question.
Wait.
No, don't. Oh my gosh. What
I don't
do
even
you
have Kobe in my top 4, so it doesn't matter.
What?
I don't have
Kobe's not top 4.
You don't have Kobe in your top 4?
Kobe's like
I
7.
have LeBron,
7?
Jordan, Kareem. Well, I have MJ first. LeBron, Kareem, and Magic.
I think I might have the same as him.
LeBron
number 1.
MJ, LeBron, Kobe, Kareem.
Wait, MJ, LeBron, Kobe. You have Kobe over Magic?
Not feeling
Yes.
that.
Stop. No.
Not feeling that.
Kobe over Magic.
No.
Yes,
No one's
Kobe
pick.
over
How
Magic.
could you pick Kobe over Magic?
Because Kobe is a better player.
Have you
than
seen the 04 finals? Have you seen?
You
That's
literally
all right,
watched
you can-
the 04 finals.
Okay.
Brandon, you were probably
I've-
3.
Watch the game.
That is
I
a
watched
really
what I
bad
seen.
argument because you could really just bring up a Magic turned into tragic.
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's a
that was
whole
what-
tragic
it was like
Johnson.
84, that was 84,
Tragic
I think.
Johnson.
Okay, Tragic Johnson. Okay. I gotta see the stats for that series to know for sure if he really choked or if it was just a couple of
trash.
plays. I've seen the highlights from it. I saw the plays.
Even if
yeah.
it's a couple of plays, he forgets to like call a timeout or something.
Yeah, and he like just drove the clock out when they were down to one.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Like, imagine LeBron did something like that. Yeah, you're right. Magic can't be the GOAT because like there's just so many moments. Like, and I think it was the 85
And first of all,
or 87 where he didn't even win Finals MVP.
Magic, like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, HIV.
What does that mean? How does that take away from this?
You can't be top 3.
What?
If HIV ends your playing career, you cannot be top 3.
I mean, technically, he came back.
He did come back.
Exactly, and it was way worse. Will
was
Chamberlain literally had sex with thousands of women, did not contract a single disease.
Because
Magic
the government didn't make it yet.
Yeah, it was
the government didn't make it yet. You gotta know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I got Kobe in my top 3.
He's not better than LeBron. Harder question. Has LeBron surpassed Jordan? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stop. Yo, Brent, like,
once the block happens.
Time out. All right,
let's
just bring up the facts.
Oh my God, here we go.
Who has more rings? Jordan. Don't come out here saying that.
Who has Jordan facing the finals?
I'm
intrigued.
Who has
Jordan facing? I will continue to
discuss
ask
this?
because
The
who
Jazz.
has he first?
The Jazz.
The Jazz are not better than the Mavericks. I would pick the Mavericks to beat them in the finals.
Shut the fuck.
And the Mavericks are the worst team LeBron has faced.
Anyways, that's not true. That's ridiculous. They have 2 of the greatest players of all time. Even though Karl Malone's a pedophile, he's still one of the best players of all time.
Stockton, I'd rather take Kidd and Barea over Stockton.
Oh my God!
Yes.
You're talking about
and I have Dirk ranked above Karl Malone. Yes, I have Dirk ranked above Karl Malone.
Because he won a ring.
The Mavericks are better.
No,
because he's better. It was
Jordan
the second greatest playoff run of all time. That's why he's better.
It was the greatest.
He earned it. No, LeBron 2018.
No,
LeBron 2018.
We're kind of displaying this.
Literally. What bias? It's not even like you watch the game. You saw what LeBron was doing on the court. Like 50 every night. Like it was scary.
I'll give LeBron 2016. I'll give him 3 rings for that. One championship comes at 3 rings. He still has less than Jordan.
Okay, I guess 2013 should cost something too.
What are you talking about?
2013. That's better than every ring Jordan has too.
Are you done?
Jordan's rings are worth pennies. Those rings are nothing.
You can't
explain it. Why?
1991 against Magic Johnson. He lost game 1. Magic Johnson dropped a 30-point triple-double on his head. What did they do the next game? For the rest of the series? They switched Scotty on him because Jordan couldn't guard Magic. And they switched Scotty on him. And Magic was shut down for the rest of the series. That's why they won. Way bigger. Oh my God.
He put a bigger body on a bigger body.
1992. The Blazers. Name 2 players on the team. Name 2 players. Drexler and who? Can't name 2 players on that team.
All right, so much
off every single team.
All right, anyways.
All right, because that's mad recent. That's literally
because they're like great players.
Wait, no.
Going on the Spurs.
Like in the group chat, I already explained why Brandon was so wrong. Because I literally transferred the stats of those same players, adjusted for today's averages, and they would be the 3rd ranked. The Jazz, in particular, I think were the 4th or 5th ranked offense in the NBA in terms of points per game.
Okay, hold up. Let's talk about 97.
Karl Malone
97.
Like 4.
Kerr bails out Jordan by hitting that shot. I don't know what game it might have been.
How's that a bail? Like, first of all,
bailed him out.
You know how he went attack, draw a double team, and dish it out to the wide open man.
If it was LeBron, they would have missed it. Korver missed that wide open 3. Missed that wide open 3 in Game 3. Game 3 of 2000, I think it was 2017 or 2018. I remember which year.
Maybe LeBron doesn't make these teams better.
LeBron doesn't make sense. Korver shot 50% from 3 that playoffs. I remember. And he just straight missed it.
Y'all hear that dumbass argument? It's like, it's because LeBron passed it. Anyways, he also has more Finals MVPs, more MVPs, more freaking Defensive Player of the Years.
Okay, we're gonna pretend like LeBron was not
I just need to say 10 scoring titles.
I forgot about the 10
done. Who cares about the scoring titles? What the hell? Okay.
Do you know how crazy that is?
I'm pretty sure
in 10 different seasons.
Wasn't it 8 in a row? 2?
In 10 different seasons. Look, Jordan.
That shows how trash his competition was. You literally, who's another scorer in his time?
Karl Malone? What do you mean? There's literally so many.
Karl Malone's
Why are you acting like Karl Malone is trash?
Like top 5 all-time scoring.
Karl Malone is literally buns. Like, I hate him. He's trash. He's trash.
Clearly, I can hear
he's trash.
Clearly, I can hear like the bias.
LeBron with his dunks on him. Like, Karl Malone is trash. Like, literally.
Have you seen Karl Malone?
He's barely a top 5 power forward. Literally. Barely. I got KG over him. Dirk, Duncan.
You know why you have those players over them? Because they won the ring. You know why he didn't win the ring?
Because of how they won those
Michael
rings.
Jordan.
It's because of how they won.
You mean like Kevin Garnett when he joined the
and spanked and
he earned
LeBron.
That. Anything is possible.
And Dirk, you know what's crazy? LeBron gave all of these power forwards their rings.
What do you?
Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan.
You act like LeBron
and Dirk
Kobe
Nowitzki.
Kobe choked. I don't know.
I'm just saying
LeBron gave it to LeBron's playing with a bum
They
team.
wouldn't be so high if they never won rings against LeBron.
LeBron reached the final twice. It's two of the worst teams of all time.
Let's think about this.
If
LeBron had actually won those finals, KG wouldn't have a ring and Dirk wouldn't have a ring. So they would be lower on the all-time power forward list.
No, I would still have Dirk over.
People would be saying that.
Who would you pick? Who would you pick? 5-game pickup game. Are you picking Karl Malone, who has no jump shot whatsoever, spit that little 15-footer? Or are you picking Dirk?
What do you mean little 15-footer? He was a good ass mid-range shooter. What the fuck are you talking about?
He can't shoot threes.
Okay,
literally all he can do is run a pick and roll. That's literally all he can do.
Who shot threes back then?
All he can do is run a pick and roll.
He can post up. He's one of the most dominant players of all
time.
KG
He's one of the strongest players ever. He's not scoring on KG.
Yes, he is.
I don't care. KG is stronger, bro. Like, I don't care
what Oh my god.
KG is stronger. KG is stronger.
Andre Trelico stronger than LeBron.
Oh my god.
Next question.
Next question.
That's not even bring up Charles Barkley.
The biggest winners of free agency.
I guess that's
free agency barely even.
I guess it would have to be the Nets.
Have to be the Nets.
It has to be the Nets.
I wouldn't pick the Nets.
Who else?
I said Pelicans. Pelicans maybe.
They just picked up JJ.
Well, I mean,
we're talking about free agency, not.
Well,
it's free agency.
Doesn't that?
No, it's free agency.
Okay. Think.
Well, I know a lot of people.
They have a foundation now. Like they were like going nowhere.
Heat or Nets.
Like I know a lot of people like in the media say the Warriors lost free agency.
Hey, the Warriors got D'Lo.
I don't think you can lose free agency. Like KD was leaving either way, and they got all.
But you still lost.
No. It's good. They didn't have to like lock into a contract with the dude. Like you were gonna have to pay him when he wasn't gonna.
No. The fact that they got a signing trade.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
They got a signing trade. Yeah.
So the Warriors, you could also say the Warriors won. Like they got D'Lo. That's a very good player.
But the funniest thing, like
second favorite player.
Like on the jump, because you know, like when like D'Lo was rumored to go to the Lakers and they were hyping the fuck out of that nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, the minute like he signed with the Warriors, the niggas were calling him trash. It was like the funniest thing. He was like, oh, you know, I don't really know how good he is. You know, he had the highest usage rate. I don't really know if he's a fit. Like these niggas like
funny.
2 weeks ago, like, oh my god,
they for real were.
This nigga be the greatest.
I can tell you who lost free agency. Not the Knicks. The Thunder. I'm gonna have their ass.
They don't like acknowledge the Thunder. The Thunder are not a team anymore.
The Thunder are literally they're the worst.
Russell Westbrook and Paul George are just like we don't talk about that.
We're talking about what about first half Paul George? First half of the season, Paul George. That might be he might be better than Jordan. Well, the first half of the season, like he might be the greatest player I've ever seen. I don't know what happens in the second half.
He's done it like 4 straight years.
He randomly gets a random injury. Oh yeah. I had fluid drain from my shoulder like 2 years ago. It was like it fucked me up. Like I never even posted that shit. It was like, oh, the fluid drain from my elbow.
Nah, it's probably the Lakers. Lakers big stars.
If they get Kawhi, then I guess. If they don't get Kawhi, they really fucked up. Cause they got like all the good like.
I saw they signed someone for like 1 year, $2 million. I don't remember who it was. It was like a shooter. I don't remember who though. The Raptors, they can be big losers. I mean, they already won. They don't
I hope
care.
the Raptors,
I don't think they care.
They won the championship.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
I hope they lose just because I don't fuck with their fans. They were getting really cocky. That whole like playoff run, they were getting cocky.
I've never met a Raptors fan.
I mean, the only reason I'm mad at the Raptors was they ruined the Kyle Lowry joke. Like, that was one of the funniest things in the NBA, and now it's just over.
If they lost that game, they would have slandered Kyle Lowry for disappearing in the second half.
Yeah.
I just knew you got Kyle Lowry.
Oh, you know who's the winner? Indiana. They picked up Brogdon. What's it?
They traded for TJ Warren though.
They lost Darren Collison.
He retired. That was unexpected. I don't know why.
But they upgraded though.
Weird. Yeah, they got Rubio.
They didn't get Rubio. Rubio signed with the Suns. He was supposed to.
Oh, you got the Suns?
He was supposed to, but then they got Malcolm Brogdon instead.
Bucks already replaced him. They got Wesley Matthews. Brogdon. What is he?
Brogdon's way younger. He plays point guard and shooting guard.
Brogdon's like 26.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, he's younger, but he's not.
He can defend.
Wesley Matthews is a defender. He's a 3-and-D person.
But he's just a.
He's just not a dribbler.
Like Malcolm Brogdon can create.
Like, yeah, that's the only thing he has over him. Like,
that's not the only thing. He shoots better than him from every spot on the floor.
He's 50-40.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Wesley Matthews
is straight up just like younger. Wesley Matthews like 32.
He's better. He's more versatile.
Oh, didn't Wesley Matthews tear his Achilles?
Yeah.
He never came back the same.
But he was like reportedly the best case. I think it's Rudy Gay that's the best case.
Yeah, Rudy Gay. Yeah, he came back literally.
But he changed his place. He became a shooter.
Yeah. Wesley Matthews didn't come back the same. He was like a 19 points per game scorer.
He was 16 points per game scorer.
Same thing. Now he's like 10. Now he's like 10. He only shoots now. He was dribbling the ball.
Not really. Not like that.
Last question. Which city would be the best for the expansion team?
That's a lot question. It's
That's
Seattle.
easily Seattle.
Seattle. I wouldn't.
It's just a team that already had
I
the
can
expansion.
What other team are you gonna
Seattle's history is tied in with OKC. So what happens?
But what other team are you gonna come up with?
Like the Hornets, they just get their history back.
Okay, and then Pelicans become something else. So
the Pelicans already became something else.
So then,
their own history entirely.
Okay, so they became Seattle Supersonics again.
What other place? What other place?
Well, I heard something happened in Vegas, so they can't have a team in Vegas anymore. Telling you, third New York team, man. I'm telling you.
But in football, those are the example. Like it doesn't work.
Okay,
no one
that's
gives a damn
football,
about Buffalo.
but New York is the mecca of basketball. Like basketball is everything in New York. So having three.
You keep saying that though, but like
it makes sense.
Before clearly the Nets got KD and Kyrie, like people still didn't care about
because no one cares
Nets,
about Brooklyn,
even though they were good.
New York, no one is.
So
a
where the
Brooklyn
hell?
fan.
What are you talking about? People love Brooklyn.
No one is a Nets.
That's the second.
But that's the thing.
Borough.
That's the whole point.
That's the second.
I know. Everyone wants the Knicks to win.
Let's take another borough. If they make the Bronx, I don't know, something. Do you think people are gonna care about it? People love complaining about the Knicks. People love watching. People just love the Knicks. Like the Knicks are just a staple.
Yeah.
They're gonna be here forever. It doesn't matter if they're the worst team in the league for the next 50 years. They're still gonna be.
We were literally the worst team in the NBA, and we're still worth the most. So like, imagine when they become good. Like.
People want the NBA fans want the Knicks to be trash. They want
the NBA needs the Knicks to be good. The Knicks are the most popular team. Like,
no, they need them to be trash.
Imagine if the Knicks were good. Imagine their value.
I just need the Knicks to be good.
Like they're worth like what 3-4 billion now. Like imagine their value if they were actually like. Imagine they had the Lakers history.
For real.
What other states are there?
Like it's basically just Seattle, but like maybe San Diego.
Okay, we can move into Canada, like a Mexico team. Vancouver. Mexico team. We can make a Mexican team.
Mexican team.
Yeah.
Imagine.
That'd be fire. Think about it.
Think about my heritage.
Oh my God.
I'm having chicken tacos today, guys.
Oh. Yeah, Mexican. That would be good though. Why do we always look up to Canada? No one's gonna go in the cold. Like going up to Mexico. Have some fun. Get some tacos.
You see Mexico like Breaking Bad? Like I was always like, tint. Why the fuck is that like that?
I don't know. They already have an arena in Mexico, like where they play like I think like once or twice a year. You get a Mexican team, I'm good. I'd be down with it.
But less people want to go to Mexico because then that's a different language. It's not like Canada where you can just go about you both.
Mexico, they still speak English in Mexico. It's not just straight Mexican.
I've been to Mexico. They speak Spanish in Mexico.
You probably went to like Spanish Town or something.
I've been to Mexico City. There's an occasion person that speaks like English there, but they speak Spanish.
So get some Spanish players to play for your team. You want to play down there?
Bring the Gasol brothers.
Yes, like get crazy.
All the European players are just gonna go down to Mexico.
That'd be good. See, that would make more Spanish people want to play basketball. You know, they're like, I want to play. Like, no, we're in New York. We want to play. The dream is to play for the Knicks.
I mean, like Spanish players. Are the Lopez brothers Spanish?
They're from Spain. Yeah, so they're Spanish. Wait, the Lopez? Oh, I think it's like the Gasol. Lopez. I don't know.
I mean, they have the last name Lopez.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess they don't act like
they don't get it. They
really seem
like Robin Lopez's hair. He looks kind of Spanish, I guess.
They're probably mixed or something.
They both sound like transgender lesbians.
They really do.
Oh my gosh.
What Spanish players are in the NBA?
There's what's it called?
Like Hispanic, not like European. Like
isn't what's his name? Oh my gosh, Shane Larkin.
Oh yeah.
Hispanic.
I think he's like Puerto Rican or something. I mean, that's American.
I think Jason Tatum might be
Hispanic though.
He looks like it. Looks half black.
I think he is.
Hispanic. Yeah. I think that's it.
There's not that many Hispanic players.
And there's what's it? That's it.
That's it. See, it would be good to make a Mexican team.
No, last question. Do a good one.
A good one. Okay. You care about D-Rose or LeBron in the 60s?
Huh?
Which one?
What do you mean LeBron? What does that mean? LeBron?
Someone asked how good would LeBron be if he played in the 60s?
We're not doing that.
Okay, that is, yeah.
What are they talking about though? Because like the 60s, I thought like the reason like, the niggas could not dribble is because the way like the rules were called. Like they couldn't like do that shit.
We literally don't know that. Like none of us watch that shit. Like,
I watched.
Why are we doing the 60s? Why are we going back that far?
Right. How do you feel about the D-Rose move to Detroit?
I'm not gonna. Okay,
I hate
Detroit is
trash.
They should trade Andre Drummond and get something.
Actually, you know what? Great one here. KD or the Greek Freak? I have the Greek Freak.
I mean,
The Greek
KD's
Freak
coming
too.
off. If KD was healthy,
Not KD before.
Like,
We're talking about KD before.
healthy KD.
Like
healthy
in the
KD,
playoffs.
I would take it, but he tore his Achilles, so I gotta go with the Greek Freak.
No,
I mean,
Greg,
no, we're talking
Greg,
about this guy's
listen.
so dumb.
We're talking about healthy KD.
Oh,
Healthy
literally
KD.
saying
I
healthy
literally
Giannis.
told you. I literally told you. KD.
But I mean, Giannis is better.
No.
We're talking,
Giannis.
like the second, like the split second before he got injured the first time.
No.
That KD.
I'm
versus
taking
Giannis.
KD. Like we see, what happened to Giannis in the Eastern Conference Finals. The literally inability to create.
It's literally just
That's
KD's
just like
team.
jitters. Like
KD is literally.
No, he literally cannot
KD,
shoot. And that
so
became a problem.
let me think. When LeBron lost 2011, he was still the best player in the world, undoubtedly.
Okay.
So when Giannis loses like that, he's still better than KD.
But no, the difference was
one playoff. You guys act like one playoff series, like literally.
There was an actual inability by Giannis to create a jump shot.
No, he
Giannis choked.
Yo,
Giannis can get to the paint, and he literally
could not get to the paint.
But he can though, like with his body type, size, and everything. And
did you watch the
can
series?
get to the paint.
They made the wall. They did that little wall.
No. Every time
he cannot get to the basket. They picked him up at half court inability to do it.
That's not how it works. I don't know why people think all of a sudden once it's the playoffs, like some magic happens.
It's not magic. It's just that they have time to prepare.
No, it's literally just he did not play this. Did not play up to his standard.
Because we know the playoffs are a different game. It's not as fast. It's slower, and they have more time to prepare.
He with his body type, size, and speed, he can get to the paint at will. He couldn't
get to the paint at will,
but he can. He didn't. He choked.
Because he could. Because he could not. Because they were sending.
That's like saying the Mavs stopped LeBron. They locked down.
No, the
LeBron didn't have a jump shot. And they set up the defense.
The difference was,
and they knew he wouldn't.
The difference was LeBron was not attempting. He was deferring.
Okay, that's because of how the defense was set up. They made it so they knew he wouldn't do that.
No, because there was a difference. Because he was scoring like the 3 quarters, and then like the 4th quarter, like he was horrendous, like in terms of scoring averages. But he was averaging less, like 3 points or less per game. Giannis could not get to the paint because they were sending multiple defenders.
Right, but
I remember watching didn't he score like 16 in one of the first quarters or something on the Raptors?
The first 2 games.
I'm pretty sure it was like game 6 or something. He scored like 16 or 15 in the first quarter.
Oh yeah, the first quarter.
Okay,
because they were out in transition.
He just stopped.
No, did you watch the game? Because he was scoring out in transition. They were throwing up the lobs to him. They were getting.
So why would it just magically stop?
Because they couldn't get in transition
because
anymore.
He choked.
What do you mean? No, because they weren't getting steals like that.
They weren't getting steals. How is that a wall?
What do you mean?
It's not them setting up a wall.
No, tell me.
They didn't get steals.
I'm talking about in the transition game why he couldn't score in the transition
You just said
game.
They
couldn't get steals to get in transition.
Okay, so that's just up to them not getting steals.
No. That's not what you're talking. The wall was in the half court set. I'm talking about he scored 16 points.
What wall? I'm interested. What is this wall?
What is the wall?
When they referred to the wall, because that's what they were all calling it. They were calling it the wall.
The only wall they had is Marc Gasol. When they
called it the wall because they nicknamed it the wall for whatever reason. That's what the media did.
It's because the media was just
why
are you listening to the media?
It's alright, that's what they called it. But basically, the wall is basically just sending multiple defenders and blocking off his.
Okay, pass the ball. Did that stop him in the regular season?
They passed the ball. He's not a great passer.
He never stopped in the regular season. He averaged like 30 something on them.
Teams didn't prepare as hard enough.
Wait, Giannis is not a great passer. Giannis is a great passer.
He's really not. Like, have you seen him actually pass out double teams?
In the playoffs, he wasn't. In the regular season, he was a good passer.
When you see him pass out the double teams,
he averaged like 4 assists, I think.
But strictly talking about
in terms of
strictly talking about KD versus Giannis, the attributes. Giannis is a better defender than KD. It's not really close.
I mean, no. KD's a great defender.
KD is a much better offensive player that it's a bigger gap because he can score from literally anywhere.
No.
Well, I do think KD is the greatest scorer of all time, but Giannis is a better finisher.
But you clearly see KD is not the greatest scorer of all time. That's Michael Jordan.
Who is Michael? No, he's not.
KD is not.
That's ridiculous.
No,
KD's the greatest scorer of all time.
And back to your point. I want to get back to your point about Jordan being inefficient.
Yes, in the 1996 finals, 38%.
Listen.
38%.
This man shot 50.
Shot 50% in the regular season and then 38% in the finals. No one talks. You hear no licks about it. You hear no licks about it. That's literally choking, but nobody wants to mention it.
The NBA, apparently, the contested two is so inefficient. The NBA no one dares to shoot it now. Jordan made a living off that and shot 50% from the
50%.
What are you talking about?
I'm
talking about the finals. Just mention Jordan shot 42% from 3 that year because they shortened the 3-point line. But those 3 the year they actually put it back to normal was 1998, and Jordan shot 23%.
We all know Jordan because no one brings up Jordan in threes because everyone knows he came from
LeBron's the better 3.
Have a free agency update. The Warriors got Willie Cauley signed.
Nobody
Willie
cares.
Cauley-Stein.
I just need to
Nobody
put
cares.
that out.
You got Willie
The Warriors
Cauley-Stein.
got Willie Cauley-Stein.
I mean that's a.
No,
Oh,
he's
so
trash.
really no one's signing DeMarcus? That's actually embarrassing. I wanted to see DeMarcus is gonna retire.
Yo, that's embarrassing.
He should retire.
That's embarrassing.
Trash ass.
He didn't even earn any money in his career.
Fuck DeMarcus.
Nigga really said the Warriors had 5 All-Stars like during the the finals. There was really people that are out there still jacking DeMarcus with the All-Star watching that finals. Like no,
I knew he would hurt that team. I knew he just was not. He was a bad defender.
nigga was horrendous.
That was garbage.
I remember Mike presented the video. Like he was really crying about that shit. He was so heated.
About what?
When the Warriors signed DeMarcus Cousins, like that nigga was heated, bro.
That's crazy.
Zember's really, he says a lot of stupid things.
He does.
Steph Curry with the 40-inch vertical.
And that's not the only thing. Like, he literally said so much shit. Like he's literally like become my least favorite NBA YouTuber at this point.
Down 2K is my guy.
Yeah, facts.
Shout
Down
out
2K. Down 2K is
I
good.
fuck with Legend of Winning.
No.
I fuck with that analytical stat shit. I don't fuck with analytics. I fuck with stats.
No, you do.
I don't
You
need
right.
Stats don't tell the story. Like this guy trying to tell us the stats. 2014 finals talking about that Spurs weren't that great. Spurs were easily one of the greatest.
No, because people
you just watch the game.
No,
like,
people
see,
really
like,
jacked that LeBron before Hall of Famers.
Yeah, that's not.
That is not true.
That's so misleading.
2013. That's what I'm saying.
They were not
2013 ring is worth more than.
They were not Hall of
Famers.
Famers back then either. It was like Tony Park was the only. I mean, like in terms of play, Tony Park was the only one that was like really in his prime.
I mean, Duncan averaged like 16, like 9 or something.
That
like
is not Duncan's prime. That is not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like OG far off where it's like, oh, he fell off. It's not DeMarcus now versus DeMarcus back.
All right, we're not even talking like DeMarcus is like a different breed. Like he was like DeMarcus. That nigga's a bum. I don't even. That nigga's a bum. Like I remember that game after he had that good game too. I was expecting something out of him for game 3, and I just saw like brick layups.
See me on Instagram.
Any other big free agent?
Nah, I don't. Yeah. But Willie Cauley-Stein was the latest thing that happened. I'm waiting for the Kawhi news. I still think he's going to the Raptors. I don't think.
What about the Sixers? Bias Harris resign and dropping.
Wait, how much they pay him? Like 190, right?
Give him the max.
That was Al Horford is weird. That's
Al Horford. I heard Al Horford signing was 4 years, $97 million, but it's $12 million if they like win a championship. He gets like an extra $12 million.
It's a bonus.
Yeah,
it's a bonus.
Yeah,
but like it's just weird. Like why?
That's still a lot. That's like 23.
He was the
Embiid
stopper.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
it's just a weird.
That's 23 million.
I don't think it's a weird fit.
Like
how's it weird? That's really actually
Tobias Harris.
People are really underrating their team. They literally have a shooter like Embiid can shoot. Al Horford can shoot. Al Horford is a great shooter for
he
center.
Shoots.
So
Embiid 3 a game.
Who?
He hits 35 or 36 on 1-3 a game. Yeah. That's what before. And now, he was taking more before. And now you're expecting.
And he's still great. He shoots like.
And now like you have.
He's gonna be
you have a lot of.
He's definitely gonna be taking more.
You have a lot of mismatches defensively. Tobias Harris had to go back to a 4 because like he was too slow to guard 3.
But not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
He's gonna be the 3 now.
He's gonna be the 3.
He's gonna be the 3.
Yeah,
and he was too slow to guard 3s. That's why he had to. That's why
now they have Embiid and Horford guarding paint. One of them's gonna be.
They have 2 great defenders.
Okay, well Horford.
Why do you need 2 great paint defenders?
Well,
what do you mean? Why
doesn't matter.
Now Al Horford's gonna get taken out.
But Al Horford's quick enough. No, he's quick enough. He's a good
perimeter defender when guarding like for a short period of time. You can't expect.
Obviously, we're not gonna put him on like LeBron or something like that.
You're not gonna because now he's going to go like. Actually, be against
he does nitpick like
no. He's literally going to go against a majority of like perimeter players now. Like for his.
Can I just ask you what team in the East is like definitively beating the Sixers?
I don't think any team's defending.
The Sixers are coming out.
It's just weird. It's a weird fit.
No, I think the Bucks. I think the Bucks can do this. I think
besides the Bucks,
because like.
I think Giannis is gonna come back with a vengeance. I don't think
so. Like, if he go, like, if they,
it's literally just the Sixers and the
like
Bucks, and they could. The Sixers have a good chance of winning a championship.
No, because then they're going against the Lakers. Like, let's say the Lakers.
What's the Lakers?
And the Lakers
aren't anything yet.
The Lakers aren't. LeBron's going to abuse Al Horford. That is going to be a terrible matchup. That is going to be.
Al Horford is a good defender.
No, not against LeBron.
Not against LeBron.
You saw LeBron in game 7.
Like he can defend in the post.
LeBron is a paint player. Embiid is a shot blocker.
And he's a good he can switch off the pick and roll and stay with guards for a little while. But you're actually going to expect him to guard like players who can actually get to the thing.
Okay, what does that mean?
With like real
and?
Like a whole game.
And
he's not excelling at that. That's literally he's going to get abused.
Who's slowing down LeBron?
He's gonna get abused by pretty much whoever comes out the West because the West is all like that. The West is all like smaller
Who on that team is stopping Embiid?
Embiid will get injured.
Anthony Davis.
Hmm?
Embiid will get
It
injured.
means
Anthony Davis.
Actually, that's the only reason it makes sense. When Joel Embiid gets injured, you just have
Wait, who's playing? Who do they have at shooting guard? Do they have any?
I don't know who's on the Lakers roster.
Okay,
I just know
exactly. They don't even have a roster.
They
right
literally
now.
don't have a roster. Like they actually don't have a roster. It's like 4 players I think on that team. Like
It really is
a bunch of G League players. Like it's like they need to sign me. But I wouldn't wait for Kawhi.
But the whole West is like
I'll
that.
put my money. I'll put my money.
The Nuggets are a deep team. The Nuggets are good. They go deep. They're like 10 men deep. Like
the Nuggets.
The Lakers are literally 4 people and G League players. That's it. Like it's actually embarrassing.
Like the West is like that though, with smaller, speedier teams in offense. Except the freaking Rockets, they're fucking slow. Which is a common like people think the Rockets are fast, like one of the slowest teams. Like I think they're like.
I never heard that before, but okay.
No, because some people still think they run that Mike D'Antoni 7 seconds offense. Like they're like, oh,
you just wait for Harden to do a step back.
It's like just dribbling.
Yeah,
their offense is atrocious.
Like, I remember watching them get into play, like watching them play the Warriors, like. They like literally waste possessions because they would try to get Steph Curry like to switch on, and they like the Warriors would just simply like pre-switch and like Steph like keep holding them back and like 4 seconds left, like they finally get Steph on him. It's like was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? Like,
I mean,
because then you just get like double teams at you, like like niggas know like it's like 3 seconds left, like what are you gonna do? Was it worth it?
Rockets are stupid.
Let's talk about the Jazz.
Wait, no, right now, no, we're not talking about the Jazz.
You don't want to talk about the Jazz?
No, we don't talk about the Jazz.
They got Bogdan Bojanovic.
Oh my god.
They got somebody else, I think.
They got Bogdan Bojanovic. And I
forgot whoever. Oh, the Jazz. They could also be winners of free agency. They signed like 2 good players.
I forgot too. Yeah,
I know
it's the Jazz. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember. It's the Jazz. I don't remember.
Okay, just to end it off, like, let's make it like a way too early prediction of like who you think like
of who's gonna win.
Who you think is gonna win the championship? Who you think get into the finals?
Man, I know it's a way too early prediction.
And the Eastern,
but actually way too damn early because like the Lakers literally don't have a roster right now.
If I had a prediction from today, what is it? July 2nd? I got Braun winning his 4th ring.
Of course, because you suck LeBron.
Let's see who's gonna win.
I got the Sixers.
Yeah, the Sixers. You honestly have Joel Embiid winning a ring.
What's wrong with Joel
Embiid? Ben Simmons winning a ring?
Yeah.
No jump for Ben Simmons.
Look me in the eye and tell me you can expect Joel Embiid to be healthy for a damn playoff. Because he magically got Ebola during this playoff run. He was sick leave for some odd reason. You really expect?
You have the Sixers beating who? The Lakers in the finals? Don't tell me you haven't beaten LeBron. LeBron is not. If LeBron goes to the finals with a good player next to him, he's not losing.
Nah, not the Lakers in the finals. Lakers not in the finals.
You have the Lakers losing to who? What team in the West can beat? You think the Warriors with just Curry, D'Lo?
The Warriors with D'Lo Green.
You think Klay Thompson's coming back?
I mean,
and Klay.
In February or March.
That's still not better than LeBron.
If Klay comes back healthy, then yeah, the Warriors beating on the Lakers.
The Lakers need to sign minimum
unless they get a good all-star that can defend. So basically, they're not getting anybody. So they're not going to the finals. So then you have the Warriors going to the finals? Yeah, I have the Warriors. Yeah, again? Warriors versus Sixers, and Sixers win in 6.
That sounds atrocious.
Yo, who are the Warriors wing depth though? They got no wing depth.
Yeah, you don't need wing depth when you have Klay Thompson.
Jordan Bell signed with
Curry.
Time out. We clearly saw they need some wing depth. What are you talking about? They're in the playoff run. They were running
Well, that's why they're going to lose.
No one cares about wing depth. Make your prediction.
What do you mean they don't care about wing depth? Did you not see the finals?
Make your prediction.
All right.
You know what's gonna happen. LeBron's 4th ring.
I bet.
Meant to happen.
Greg,
at this point, it looks like he's bringing back Contagious Caldwell Pope.
Okay.
Greg, make your prediction.
KCP's 3 and D.
Hurry up.
This thing on?
Yes, it's on, Greg.
Oklahoma City.
What?
Greg.
Stop. Make a real
prediction.
Guess.
Greg, make a real prediction.
Imagine the Pelicans win it.
That'd be crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna say I guess fucking
the Lakers. You know. I mean, if Kawhi resigns,
I'm
gonna say Kawhi resigns. Are the Raptors favorites?
I'm gonna go with the safe bet and say if Kawhi resigns, Raptors.
And who do you have?
Okay, Kawhi.
Wait. What I have to beat them? Since the Lakers don't have a fucking roster, I'm gonna go with the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I got the Lakers beating. Who are they versus? Lakers beating the Raptors if Kawhi resigns. So he just.
Alright, so this is the end. Make sure y'all listen to the next one.
Get
Make
out of
sure.
here.
Let me speak. Make sure y'all let Tayksintern know. You don't put up a poll or whatever. And make sure y'all let us know if y'all fuck with it.
Also, I say this, fuck that nigga Grand Chat Wizard nigga, the Grand Wizard Chat nigga, fuck that bitch.
You don't even know that nigga.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. How's an Australian man gonna tell us about pop? How you gonna tell us about hip hop, bro? What does he know about that?
Oh my god.
What is it?
Yo, we done.
Is there
Stop.
any rappers in there?
Stop.
Stop.
Set you up on the
End it.
Pennywise.